Hey guys, Venom Chaos with another video for you guys. First off, I want to say if you hear a loud noise, it's my fan. It's really hot here in California, so I gotta stay cool somehow. But today's video is gonna be well, most of the videos that I'm gonna be posting up in the next couple of days, weeks, are just gonna be catching up from what I've missed. Or I didn't explain, I didn't have time to, put a video up for the draft, what's going on right now in the NFL and stuff like that, just shit that has happened the last 2 months. So I'm gonna start off with this video. This one's gonna be me talking about our draft picks and what I think about them and a little bit of info on them. All right, so let's get going, guys. So here we go. So, with the first pick, I'm so stupid. With the 17th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Derwin James, safety / cornerback. He can play corner, safety, or they even say he could play linebacker. So we chose Derwin James. Honestly, one of the players I really wanted. I am actually really surprised that he fell to us. I actually thought that the Packers and the Raiders were the top two teams to take him, and of course that didn't happen. I kind of knew that we were gonna get him once the Raiders had chosen Colton Miller, and then the Green Bay Packers traded down to 18. So I kind of knew that. If we wouldn't have not picked him, I was really expecting us to choose maybe a defensive tackle, or I think by then all the good defensive tackles were gone. I wouldn't have been surprised if the Chargers would have went like an offensive lineman or somebody like Will Hernandez or somebody like that. But he was there for the pick, and we ended up getting him. So just a little info on him. James is a one-time U.S. Today All-American player in 2014. He's also a FWAA All-American Player of the Year. He is a two-time first-team All-ACC Player of the Year, which is 2016 and 2017. Derwin James attended Haines City High School in Haines City, Florida. He was rated by Rivals.com as a five-star recent and as a five-star player and recent, and was ranked as the best safety and 5th player of all time in his class. Derwin James committed to Florida State. What the fuck does that say? Florida State University to play college football after receiving a full-time scholarship after his freshman year in high school. So just imagine that, guys. You're playing football in high school and freshman year, and out of nowhere a guy comes out of nowhere and says, we want to offer you to play for Florida State once you're out of high school. He committed to it, and 4 or 5 years later, after he was done with high school, he entered Florida State and committed to there and played football and did really good and did really good in his studies. So here are some of his stats. By year in college. In 2015, he played in 12 games, totaling 91 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 4 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. I think that's pretty decent. He had no interceptions, but that was his tackling is what's really good. Jesus fuck, I swear these motherfucking birds always want to chirp every time I'm freaking making a video. Jesus fuck. Yeah. So as I was saying, guys, pretty good stats in 2015. In 2017, James redshirted. He redshirted in 2017. No, I'm sorry. Shit. Wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. 2016, not 2017. All right. In 2016, James only played in 2 games because he had knee surgery So he was able to start. He was able to get 11 tackles and 1 interception before getting having to have surgery on his knee. So I mean, I'm not that bad. I mean, if he would have not needed to, if he would have not had surgery, he would have possibly done really well that year. So 2017, James redshirted in 2017. He played in 12 games, finishing with 84 tackles, 2 interceptions, 11 pass deflections, and 1 sack. This is by far the best season he had. It's almost similar to his rookie season or freshman year in college. Played 12 games. The only difference is that he got more tackles in his freshman year than he did in his senior year or junior year. Yeah, junior year. The only another difference is that he got interceptions in his junior than in his freshman. Other info is that Derwin James will most likely be replacing former Carolina Panthers and Los Angeles Charger safety Trey Boston. Take notice that this was written before the draft even started. Or I'm sorry, after the draft was done. Yeah, so he most likely is going to replace Trey Boston. But there is a rumor saying that the Chargers, the way that Gus Bradley wants to run the defense, is that Jalil Adai will be switching to free safety, and Derwin James will be the new strong safety. It's either way, it's pretty much the same position. I think the free safety actually is more of a playmaker, and a strong safety is more of a run stop type of guy. And I think Derwin James specializes in run stop. He's not that big of a pick guy. So yeah. So he's going to replace and the reason that we did not re-sign Trey Boston is because Boston wanted anywhere from $7 to $9 million per season for 4 years. You add all that up, and that's $28 million, anywhere from $28 million to $42 million for 4 years. That's way too much, and the Chargers have never been known to give a safety that much unless it was Eric Weddle back in the day. So, nice pick. I'm really happy with his pick, and hopefully he works out, whether he's a free safety, or cornerback. I really don't. I don't see why they would put him at cornerback, but strong safety or free safety would work well for me. Yeah. Next is round 2, pick number 48. The player's name is Uchenna, and I'm not sure if it's Nwosu or Nwosu. He's an outside linebacker / defensive end. He can play either way, either one. He went to the University of Southern California. Some of his player details are Nwosu is a one-time first-team All Pac-12 Player of the Year. Uchenna Nwosu committed to the University of Southern California after his junior year in high school. Nwosu played in 12 games during his college freshman year. Nwosu was not able to participate in the 2014 Holiday Bowl due to unspecified team rule violations. This actually led to Nwosu almost leaving the University of Southern California and actually commit. I think he was projected to commit to Alabama, but he ended up staying. Nwosu did not enroll the following season, so he actually took a break. There were speculation that Nwosu would leave the team and head to Alabama, and Nwosu was able to take a semester classes and rejoin the team for the 2015 season. After his senior season at the University of Southern California, Nwosu was named a co-MVP of the University of Southern California, along with quarterback Sam Darnold. He was also in the watch list for the Butkus Award, whatever the hell that is. Here's some of his stats, guys. So stats by year. In 2014, he played in 8 games, had 9 tackles. That's all he had. In 2015, he played in 10 games, had 32 tackles, 1 pass deflection. In 2016, he had he played in 12 games, 53 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 5 pass deflections, and 1 forced fumble. In 2017, he played in 14 games, had 75 tackles, 9.5 sacks, 1 interception, and 13 pass deflections. Now, I think this is the sole reason that the Chargers drafted him as a linebacker. Now, take notice that when he was drafted, he was known as a defensive end. A defensive end / outside linebacker. Now, he did play in a 3-4 defense in USC, but he can convert to either one. Other info on Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu will most likely take over the left outside linebacker duties, in which he will pretty much dethrone Kyle Emanuel, who has. The guy just has not even worked, he has not worked out for us. He really hasn't. Yeah. So, moving on to the third pick. Let me move this shit over here. Actually, I'm going to give you this real quick. Sorry about that. Round number 3, pick number 84. We selected Justin Jones, defensive tackle / nose tackle out of NC State. Some of the player, there was actually no info on Justin Jones, as far as where he lived and what he got and stuff like that. But there was a little bit of stats about him. So some of his stats were in 2015 he played 11 games. He had 30 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. In 2016 he played 13 games, had 44 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 pass deflection, and 1 forced fumble. He only technically played 2 years. I don't know why they didn't have. I couldn't find any 2017 stats from him. I apologize for that. I will try to find some stats about him and see what he got for 2017. Some other info is that Justin Jones could have a great chance to start for the Chargers at least the first 4 games. Because defensive tackle Corey Liuget, he's suspended for 4 games, the first 4 games. Justin Jones could eventually even beat out Brandon Mebane, for the nose tackle position. Jones has a lot of potential. I think that's one of the reasons that the Chargers got him. Now, it's going to take him a while. I think what's going to happen as far as the defensive tackles until Corey Liuget comes back, we're going to see a rotation of Brandon Mebane, Justin Jackson, what the fuck, Justin Jones, possibly what's his name? Oh my God, Ryan Carruthers, possibly Damian Square, Darius Philon, whatever the fuck his name is. So we might see moves here and there for that defensive tackle until Corey Liuget comes back. And even if he does come back, if Justin Jones does play well, he has the ability to beat Brandon Mebane, because Brandon Mebane is just declining. I think, we should have definitely let Brandon Mebane go in this offseason. I just think he's a dead cap. We're paying him anywhere from 8.5 to 9.1 million just for this season. We can definitely use the cap. If it was up to me, I'd say go sign Jonathan Hankins, but he doesn't fit our scheme either way. So next is our 4th pick, our 4th round pick. So round 4, pick number 119. We ended up selecting Kyzir White. He's an inside linebacker / safety. He played safety in college for West Virginia, but the Chargers drafted him as a linebacker, inside linebacker. Now, I can see why they did it. I mean, we did lose a couple of people. We lost Corey Toomer. We lost, who was that other defensive middle linebacker we lost? I forgot who it is. But we lost 2 pretty decent middle linebackers. I think we lost Hayes Pollard. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I think as of right now, our starting middle linebackers are Denzel Perryman and I think Nick Zubnar, and then, Kyzir White. Little info on Kyzir White is the younger brother of current Chicago Bears wide receiver and former first-round pick, and a former guy that I actually wanted the Chargers to draft back in I think 2013, 14, or 15, whenever the fuck he was drafted. He's actually the younger brother of Kevin White and some dude named Karan White. I'm not sure who the fuck is that guy. Yeah, he has two brothers. Following 2 years at Lackawanna College, Kaiser was committed to the University of West Virginia. In addition, White received offers from Pittsburgh University, Arizona State, Louisville, and the University of Illinois, but he declined all of them to go to a familiar place where his brother played in West Virginia. Some of his player stats, there's only 2 years of his stats. It's 2016 and 2017. 2016, he played 12 games. He had 58 tackles, 3 sacks, 5 pass deflections, and 2 forced fumbles. That's actually some stats that linebackers put up, so I can see why the Chargers decided to select him as a inside linebacker. He has the height and he has the body structure to become a really decent linebacker, at least ahead of Nick DeZubnar, because DeZubnar is fucking shit. 2017, he played in 13 games, had 94 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, 4 pass deflections, and one forced fumble. So I'm telling you, these are some really good stats by him. He played really, really well, and I'm really, really excited to see him and see what he does. So next is our fifth round. Our fifth round pick. We had our pick number 155. We selected Scott Quisenberry. He's a center slash offensive guard, but mainly center. There is absolutely no stats on this guy. Like, I looked everywhere. I couldn't find anything on him. The only thing I found on him was just a couple of details. So here we go. Quisenberry was a starting center for UCLA. He is the younger brother of current offensive tackle David Quisenberry. I think Quisenberry plays for the David plays for the Texans. His 97.9 pass blocking efficiency ranked him as the number 21st among draft eligible centers in 2017. Quisenberry only allowed 2 sacks on former college teammate and now Arizona Cardinal Josh Rosen. So I mean, that's pretty decent. I mean, I think he can definitely progress behind Mike Pouncey and maybe Spencer Pulley. Right now he is the third center in line, but I think he has the potential to be the second center because Pulley was trash. So that's all I got for this guy. Round 6, pick number 191, and by possibly my second favorite pick in our draft is Dylan Cantrell, wide receiver / punt specialist out of Texas Tech. Some player details is that Dylan Cantrell played for Texas Tech for 4 years, but was at Texas Tech for 5 years. He did not play in 2015 due to some health issue, and he did not meet some of the requirements that the football team needed, so he had that year off. So he played in 2013. 2013 he played in 2 games. He had 70 yards and 9 receptions for 1 touchdown. In 2014 he played 12 games. He had 312 yards, 20 receptions for 2 touchdowns. In 2016, remember there's no 2015 because he didn't play in 2015, so in 2016, came back, he played 10 games, he had 669 yards, 57 receptions, and 8 touchdowns, and then his final year, he played, in 2017, he played 9 games, he was injured, he got 629 yards for 47 receptions and 6 touchdowns. Now this was only in 9 games. Imagine if he would have played more games, if he could have actually played the full 14 games. I think he would have been able to crack the 1,000 yardage mile. But I think he got injured, and definitely scaled him down in the draft. If not, he could have easily been a 4th or 5th round pick. So good stats. I'm really excited about him, and hopefully he can do really, really well for us. But we're pretty decent in the wide receiver section. I mean, we got players like Keenan Allen, We got Tyrell Williams, Mike Williams, Travis Benjamin. If anything, he may be the sixth receiver, because I mean we got like Isaiah Burrs, and we got like fucking Jeremy Davis and all that crap. Like, who the fuck are they? I really don't like those guys. So I'm hoping that he will stay with the team past the preseason and shit. All right, last but not least, round 7, pick 251. This guy's name is Justin Jackson. He is a running back out of Northwestern. I couldn't find any stats from him. Okay, so I'll tell you that, guys, right now. For some reason, I couldn't find any stats, but I do have some info on him. Jackson started playing football in the 2nd grade. Jackson attended Glenbard North High School, where he played alongside his brother Phil Jackson Jr. Justin holds the Glenbard North record for career rushing yards and ranks 5th all-time in the IHSA record book. The IHSA stands for Illinois High School Association. He holds a record for both career rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. He has 6,597 rushing yards and 85 rushing touchdowns. He ranked at number 5 as a prospect out of Illinois by Scout.com, and number 4 in all-purpose running back in the nation by 247sports.com. Like I said, I think Jackson, if he were to stay with us, he would most likely be our 3rd running back. As we all know, we no longer have Brandon Oliver. Right now, I think our running backs, the way it looks, it's Gordon, Eckler, and Justin Jackson. I do not see Andre Williams beating Jackson. There's no fucking way. But guys, this has been a really good video. I mean, for coming back after 2 months, I'm really happy with the outcome. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your if you have any questions, leave your gamer tag. Ask me the questions you want to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer you guys and stuff like that. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And guys, as always, stay classy.